All right, so we're going to just jump right in. I'm going to show you how to use VidIQ inside of Claude. We're going to do some fun tests right now. So if at any point you want to go and test out VidIQ and the Max plan, you do need to be on the Pro or Max plan in order to get the MCP connection to use VidIQ inside of Claude. I do have a special offer with the first link below. For $1, you can try out their Max version of this VidIQ. So I'm going to go back in over here and I'm going to say use the vid. Actually, before doing that, let me show you how to set this up, right? So you're going to go to customize and you're going to go to connectors and you're going to make sure that you have VidIQ, right? And I can click on here and I have a bunch of different things I've gone through here. I recommend going through the settings and turning on certain ones that you feel like you would use. So turn all those off, like all the Instagram ones I have turned off because I don't use Instagram. But you can see I turned on a bunch on VidIQ and we are connected. This is the way that you can see if you're connected. Now, if you're not connected, you're just going to come over here. You're going to go add custom connector and then you're going to title this VidIQ and then they're going to give you inside of VidIQ, they're going to give you the server URL. You're going to put that in right there and you're going to push add. Super, super simple. Okay. So then once you've got that set up, then all you have to do to actually use this, right, is we can come through here and we can use Sonnet 4.6. I'm going to turn this up to Opus 4.8. And then I'm also going to, we can go like this. We can go with connectors and we can make sure that it's turned on. It's toggled on VidIQ. Okay. But we also need to instruct it and say, use the VidIQ connector or MCP. And then I'm going to do a shift return. And then now we're going to go over here into prompt architects real quick. And I've got this right over here. You can see this is what I explained for that I want it to do. We want to go and research competitors, find competitors that have less than 10,000 subscribers that are breaking out and growing fast and that are getting 1,000 plus views per video, blah, 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 right? These are the kind of things that you would want to do if you're trying to grow as a YouTube creator. And so I'm going to go ahead and use prompt architect because it's going to make this a lot better prompt for us. I can leave prompt architects as well underneath as well. This is actually a really cool tool that I reviewed last week and that I've actually been using. And I'm pretty much going to be using this as my library to either improve my prompts. And then also in my library, it actually keeps track of all of my prompts, which is really, really cool. So I'm going to go over here. You can just see that this is what I wrote. And this is the better way to do prompt engineering, and it will just do that for you, right? So I'm going to go copy that. We're going to go back into Claude, and now I'm going to go and say Control V and paste that entire prompt in. And now we're going to say go. And now Claude is going to use the power of VidIQ through the connector, right, through the MCP. So I'll use the VidIQ MCP to research this. Let me load the relevant tools first. So it's going to go and do all this stuff, do its thing. We'll come back and look at the results. Okay, so let's take a look at what VidIQ and Claude working together have come up with for my channel. So it says it has a strong candidate pool, 5 channels clearly fit the AI software review tutorial niche, sit under 10,000 subs, average over 1,000 views, and show fast 30-day growth. Now I'll pull outlier videos past 60 days for each, right? So that's what we had it doing right over here. So let's go back over here. This is what we wanted it to do right here, which was once it finds those breakout channels, 10,000 subscribers or less, growing fast rate. I also said then list each channel's outlier videos from the past 60 days. So we're doing multiple layers of research with the combination of the power of VidIQ, which has more information about YouTube, has outlier videos, has a massive database of, so we're using the power of that and YouTube analytics, actual YouTube analytics, and then the power of using Claude, arguably the most powerful AI on the planet, and we're combining the two. So now we can come back over here. The outlier index, okay, isn't returning these small channels without a keyword seed. And now I'll fetch real view counts, boom, boom, boom. So we'll come down over here and it's found TechGPT fetching view counts for them, boom, and AI brain box. So we've got all these channels over here. So it has a note right over here about some of the challenges with the smaller channels right over here. So then we have all this output right over here. Boom, it's doing for us. We can come down here. One caveat on the outlier counts, because these channels are growing fast, their recent average view count is well above their lifetime average. Using the lifetime average, as your definition specifies, is generous towards TechGPT and AI Brain Box by trailing 30-day baseline. So it basically gives you all this information. So if these are worth watching ongoing. I can add any of them as attract competitors against your Wire channel. So you can, but I haven't even checked these channels out, right? So now we can go over here and we can actually take a look at some of the other ones right over here. So 5 workflow automation platforms that actually save time. So we can go, it got 4,000 views. And so what we can do is it did all this research for us, right? So the channel URL, now we can go and actually go and take a look at this particular channel right over here. So let's go do that. So we'll go and take a look at one of these, tool_talk right over here, 61 videos. They already have 4,000 subscribers, and you can kind of see what kind of content. So it literally is finding videos that are getting around 1,000 views every single video. And you can see kind of what types of reviews they're doing, what kind of videos they're putting up, why they're growing. You can also go and see, so it's completely faceless video right here, completely faceless video, right? And then we can go over here to the, looks like they had something really blow up and get a lot of views right there. But you can see over here that what I like to do is kind of see, it does have an estimated earnings. They're most likely monetized by this time, how many total views they're getting, views gained per month. And then you can also look at similar channels. And then we can also look at, right over here, we can actually go to the section and see when this channel actually started. So March 2025. So did not start too long ago, about a year ago. So that's one that we could look at right there. And we could go back over into Claude and take a look at maybe another one. And here's one, average views per video is 1,800. Subscribers are only at 2,000. So this one would be a good one right over here as well. So I'm going to copy that one and go take a look over here. So as you can see, you can go and do research on these channels, find out what's going on, 100 videos, 2,000 subscribers, and then we can come over here and take a look. 189,000 views. They're getting 100,000 views gained in the last 30 days, less than 3 videos, around 3 videos uploads per week. So this is perfect right over here to go ahead and look at something that's just completely taking off right over here. Boom, skyrocketing. Then you can come over here and start looking. So they've obviously got, it's another faceless channel, right? Something that I'm not going to really do, but even just from topic research, right? Research to see what they're actually creating and if there's any topics that I could cover in my own way. But it looks like they're really, really diving into this Jarvis AI. And I don't know if that's the Jarvis that we've known about AI content creation, but it looks like it's a little bit more on a different subject that I definitely wouldn't get into. So another cool thing that we can do, right? We could start a whole new, it's not really finding 100% of what I'm looking for other than maybe the AI brain box. Did I already bring that one up? This one might be good. So AI brain box, let's go and take a look at that one. So then this is one, almost 7,000 subscribers. A lot of times people buy these channels and they've already been around for a long time. Yeah, see, so they joined in 2023. Obviously, they probably bought this channel from someone, but then they started uploading videos on it, and you can see the kind of things. They're getting 100 views, but then you can come over here and start researching and seeing that this free AI voice generator is insane, right? So that would be a good one. Go take a look at it. Rest in peace, 11 Labs, and go and take a look at some of this. So this is working for this creator. They're getting views. They're getting good views. There's some good topics right over there as well. And then you can look at their channel stats right here as well. So you can take a look here. This channel's absolutely growing right over here. They're getting 142,000 views per month. You can see these similar channels right over here. You can see the subscribers are up 163%, the views are up 60%, and the total views are up almost 80% right here. And they're making about $700 per month. And you can see the growth curve right here, even subscribers gained, boom, it's just taking off. So this is what you want to see. You can see all this, earning money with AI art generation, how-to videos, all that kind of stuff. So this would be, with the power of using VidIQ with Claude, we were able to identify this channel right here that could give us some really great ideas for our channel as well. So what you could do next is you could say, hey, I'm going to go like this, and I'm going to say, focus on this channel and give me the top 10 videos based on views, then create similar titles, changing only 1 to 3 words per title, and then boom. So then now you can go out and research, find these competitors, find these fast growing YouTube channels in your niche, right? Apply what I just did to your niche. And then you can go and rewrite the titles. Don't use the title exactly the way it is, but just rewrite it a little bit. And then it'll go out there and it'll find this information for us. So you can see it working. VidIQ compiling and ranking top videos by count, crafting remixed titles by strategically swapping out words right there, which is cool. And you could even get even more intricate on the swapping out of words, and you could actually provide it a list or say, give it even more commands on what type of words. But the AI is smart enough to know to switch it with just a similar word, but you could put in there, hey, the words that you do swap it out needs to be engaging and, compelling and all kinds of things like that. So now it's going to create it into a table. We didn't even tell it to provide it in a table, but it decided to do that. So now we have these titles. I canceled every AI subscription and set up a 14-day free AI models on my PC. Boom, right there. So you could go and do a tutorial on that. Those got all the views. So now you have a roadmap based on that channel right there. Now, remember, if you want to go and take a look at and try this out for just $1 with the link below, you can go and check out VidIQ and the power of it. Powering and syncing this up through the MCP connector with Claude is an extremely powerful method if you are a YouTuber. Thanks for joining me.